We've discussed the location, Noomaa Kuda. Hard to spell, but not hard to say, thankfully. We've seen the new catamaran ocean vessel as well as the fish we had to look forward to catching at this new fishing area. And now, with Dev Diary number 3, we get an in-depth look at the new fishing rods, reels, baits, terminal tackle, and a brand new retrieval method we'll be using to catch them. Join me as we dive into Gearing Up for the Maldives, Dev Diary number 3, everybody. Hook into that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, pack your tackle boxes, and let's cast into it, everyone.
It's Bow Angles,
The legendary Bow Angles. First up, we've got saltwater bottom spinning rods. A mouthful for sure, but as you probably all remember, at Kaiju no Ri we had bottom casting rods, with big metal barrel casting reels equipped on top. But now with the Karashutoha, which I know I butchered there, and the Commander, which is a lot easier to say, we have bottom spinning rods as well for saltwater fishing. The Karashutoha is a 100 kg rod, which for the bloody Yanks like me is 220 pounds. 1.9 meters or 6.23 feet in length, extra heavy power, and moderate action, designed for challenging offshore conditions. Now, while this is more in line with a boat rod, Fishing Planet did want to make sure we remembered that with over 55 atolls and small islands, they do hope we will make use of fishing from land as well, allowing us to dip our digital toes into those white sandy beaches. So, for casting from shore, we'll make use of the Commander bottom spinning rod, designed for long distance casting and durability, allowing for line weights up to 90 kgs or 198 pounds, at 2.7 meters in length or 8.85 feet. This rod will excel at long distance casting from shore, but could definitely be used from a boat as well. This will be used for targeting mid-sized to large fish such as grouper from the shores of lagoons. Now, as we move away from bottom rods into the trolling, casting, or spinning rods, we have new combinations of gear that will be used to target some of the largest fish added to the game to date. First up, the Kodo Kage offshore casting trolling rod at 110 kgs or 242 pounds and 5.25 feet in length. This short and stocky rod will be paramount in targeting those new, huge ocean fish such as the black marlin or swordfish, and I have a feeling we'll be getting a lot of use out of this one. Next up is the Mizu Jigu, a spinning rod with 90 kgs or 198 pounds of strength at a short and stout 5.5 feet or 1.7 meters in length. This is followed by the Breakwater X, another spinning rod with 77 kgs of strength or 169 pounds at a modest 2.7 meters or 8.85 feet in length, allowing for more distant casting from the side of your boat or the shores of an atoll. I think what we're seeing here is a trio of rods, each for a specific purpose. We have the Kodo Kage, designed for trolling, the Mizu Jigu, designed for short distance jigging with pilkers from a boat, and the Breakwater X, perfect for making distant casts with our classic retrieval lures. Now, to pair with each of these rods, we've got brand new reels. First up, the Jonin 20,000 SE. And to remind you all, whenever you see that SE, this is a sign that it's specifically a DLC item, but we'll likely see more very similar in-game versions for purchase with in-game cash as well. The Jonin will have 108 kgs or 238 pounds of drag with a respectable 45 inches of recovery. This will be our main trolling reel to use in combination with the Kodo Kage, so we'll likely be seeing this guy a bunch as well. Next is the Tengu Kai 18,000 SE, with a max drag of 97.5 kgs or 215 pounds and 47 inches of recovery. This will be a strong reel to combine with our Karashutoha rod for targeting bottom-dwelling fish. And of course, in theme with the last rod is the Jigoku 10 16,000 SE. Goodness gracious. Which we'll be pairing with the Commander bottom spinning rod or the Mizujigu rod with 89 kgs or 196 pounds of drag, and an impressive 51 inches of recovery. That's more than 4 feet per wind if you're real, that's crazy. Alternatively, you could use the Boss Cast 20,000 SE, which may be a better match for the Mizujigu with the same 89 kgs or 196 pounds of drag with a more reasonable 39 inches of recovery, which may likely make the jigging a bit more realistic. And lastly, we've got the X Current 10,000 SE to combine with our Breakwater X spinning rod at 75 kgs or 165 pounds of drag and 49 inches of recovery. With rods and reels out of the way, let's dive into our terminal tackle, lures, baits, and of course, that newly added retrieval method. First up, as you'd expect, we've got new fluoro and monofilament lines, as well as saltwater titanium leaders. To combine with these, we've got an expanded range of saltwater hooks, as well as saltwater sinkers, perfect for sinking quickly, as well as for rough waters and strong currents. Casting into saltwater lures now, we've got fresh saltwater poppers, which I hope we can use to cast into some giant GTs this time around. Something I was missing a little bit of when Kaiji no Ri came out, as well as some saltwater stealth poppers, which I can't say I have much experience with, but I'm sure we'll understand a use for them as well. We've got some saltwater spoons, a reliable choice for slow speed trolling or targeting predators in open water or near structure, and the all new luminous trolling octopus lures, which I have to say I am very excited to see because we saw so many fish that were active at night, so it's fun to see lures specifically designed for targeting those fish. Another new option for trolling is the trolling skirt. As seen in this example, we'll be using a special trolling skirt hook which will allow us to adjust for the size of fish we're targeting, equipped with a trolling skirt head, which weighs the lure down in the water column to our desired depth, combined with our trolling skirt, which will act similar to a soft plastic, allowing us to adjust color for the weather, water clarity, or time of day. A cool way to adjust your lure to your liking, allowing you to customize a bit to target specific species such as tuna or billfish at different depths. As far as saltwater baits or live bait trolling rigs are concerned, we're being spoiled yet again. We'll be making use of 8 new baits on our bottom rods, such as the tuna fish head, black tiger shrimp, Indo-Pacific swimming crab, Natal rock oyster meat, filamentous red algae, flying fish, split tie mullet, and Indian Ocean squid, the last 3 of which will be perfect to use with live bait trolling rigs. According to Fishing Planet, the live bait trolling rigs will be perfect for targeting species such as swordfish, tuna, marlin, barracuda, and much more. And now something I know a lot of you will be interested in seeing, the new retrieval method being added to Fishing Planet. Something that was much needed since Kaiji no Ri, just to let us know that we were doing it correctly and we weren't just wasting our time. The vertical jigging retrieval. We will now have a method and a 1 to 3 performance indicator to let us know if we're presenting the lure to the fish correctly. This will allow us to target fish at specific depths while presenting our lure to provoke a strike. Now, Fishing Planet has also included a tidbit about the new Chameleon Catamaran, explaining how it will not only feature color customization missions and an enlarged hole for massive fish, but also feature adjustable rod holders and an onboard tablet to make switching rods as well as watching depth or boat travel easier than ever. Fishing Planet wanted to remind everyone that you will receive an XP boost when fishing with more people on board, as well as fishing with club mates, with a bonus XP boost if all 5 fishing spots on the catamaran are filled. And lastly, Fishing Planet has released an Ultimate Japan bundle, a combination of all 3 DLCs from the Kaiji no Ri map, now 20% off. And don't fret, if you already have 1 or 2 of the 3, that part will be deducted from the overall deal. But as a free gift to everyone, as a way for Fishing Planet to show their appreciation for the interest shown by the community, every single player will be receiving the unique Krabby Cap to celebrate the launch of of Noomaa Kuda in the Maldives, which, as you may have guessed, must mean that the release date is right around the corner. So if you're as excited as I am to get out fishing in the Maldives, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already for more information. We are less than 2,500 subscribers away from the big 100,000. So you only have a few more weeks if you want to be included in that first 100K, everyone. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Keep your eye out for community announcements from me and Fishing Planet within the next week, and make sure to hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. As always, if you want to join us for our live streams every Wednesday night, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Central, would love to see you there, everyone. But until the next episode, take care, and as always, remember, everyone, you're one planet, one family, game on.